Hello and welcome to your daily focus tarot for Saturday the 23rd of April. For today and what you should focus on, we have number 8, the Tin Holly. So this is talking about your inner warrior, which goes back to yesterday and the King of Wands. The Tin Holly is talking about the fire dragon. And you can almost see a dragon breathing fire in the background. Now it's talking about battles of your soul, knowledge of your core, that inner knowing that you have, and how you need to focus on doing slow and steady work on yourself. Not rushing it, not necessarily following in the path of others, but making your own path. It's fine to learn from what other people have done, but what other people have done is what's right for them. It's not always what's right for you. So for clarifiers, we also drew number 12, the Gore Ivy, and number 21, the Coad Grove. Now it's quite interesting because this one, there's very little sunlight. There's the fire-breathing dragon in here with its eyes, and the smoke almost coming out of its eyes, coming from its inner vision. And these two have a ton of sunlight. This one is almost washed out in sunlight, and this one is sunlight trickling in almost to the path, but not quite. So the Gore Ivy is talking about the answer being within you and trying to forge outcomes that are positive for everybody. Win-win outcomes. This is what you should be focusing on. Looking within and getting those win-win outcomes. Now this card, the Coad Grove, it says that it's associated with April 30th or October 1st, because this book, the Celtic Tree Oracle, it gives dates for both the northern and the southern hemisphere. So in the northern hemisphere, which most of us are probably familiar with, October 31st is Halloween, Hallowmass, Samhain, however you'd like to say it. And it's associated with the veil between other realms and this realm being not as heavy. So you can have communication. You can have, advice from your ancestors, from your spirit guides more easily. And you can also have this when you're going within and you're focusing and you're using your determination, your fire. So don't let your fears or your doubts get in the way. Use your community. Find that path that leads to a good outcome for everybody. Now, in what you should avoid, we drew number 1, the Beeth Birch. Not sure I said that correctly. And funnily enough, this is talking about November 1st or May 1st, which is, beginning of Celtic New Year, winter, or Beltane, beginning of spring, depending on where you look at it. So it's interesting to have drawn this with Coad Grove. And this is talking about blocking your connection through negativity. your connection to the spiritual, to the divine within yourself. So you need to avoid that. You need to find this path, this community, and use this beef birch to get into that connection. Cleanse and purify yourself. Release things that are blocking you and keeping you from moving up. It says, perhaps you are reluctant to let go of that which is keeping you from moving forward, afraid to release old patterns and unhelpful influences. You may not be ready to forgive or to deal with conflicts. Perhaps you are not allowing your life to flow naturally. Set your house in order. This is probably not the best moment to begin something new, as you have work to do to prepare first. When your thoughts and feelings are aligned with your highest good, then you will be able to clear the way and begin. If you find that you are overly judgmental, now is the time to let such habits of thought go. And we had the judgment card yesterday and what you should avoid also. So don't focus on being overly judgmental. Avoid being judgmental. Focus on building this community and on looking within to find your own path, to find that win-win situation. From the book again, judgment only creates separation, and in truth there can be no separation. Make an effort to return to innocence and to your connection to all that is. For a clarifier, we also drew Fago speech, number 24. And this is the Yule log, which is quite interesting because of these winter themed cards. So this is talking about trusting in nature's abundance and calmness as you move through time to balance yourself. So this is what you need to do. When you receive the Fago speech in a reading, you are asked to study, do research, or gather information, i.e. avoiding a rush to judgment. You might be drawn particularly to ancient information and seek guidance from the ancient past. The beach is full of the ancient mysteries. When this card appears in your reading, you may fulfill a desire to visit a place connected with your past. You may have stories about your ancestors or lineages to share. You may receive information when handling old objects. If so, spontaneous stories and characters may come into your consciousness, which you will feel compelled to write down and share. This card being about the veil between worlds being thinner. This makes sense. Don't judge the messages you receive. This tree also offers you grounding and is able to create sacred space for you. Call in the energy of beach and ask for guidance and wisdom. The information you need may come from a wise person, a book, a dream, or your intuition. If you are beginning a project, this tree offers you a strong foundation and stability. You may be involved with a project for a full year and have to be diligent to bring it to completion. Beach will help you stay with your task. Have a wonderful Saturday. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thank you.